it's me. I'm back. This is Paul of Loose Boot Woodworking. Because, well, I don't ever tighten my boots up. So I'm still working on organizing the shop. And today I'm going to be, well, I'm going to clear the table saw a little bit. Let me give you a little angle here. I've got a bunch of crap right here on the table saw, including some, oh, almost dropped you there. Including some boards. I got a bunch of these, well, anyway, I got a bunch of these boards. They're pine, 1 by 5.5 inch, something like that. There's tongue and groove. Came out of my house, and we did some remodeling, and we pulled them off the walls. And I figure what I'll do is I'll cut the tongue and the groove off, and then I'll have these lengths of board, and I can do some project with it, stuff like that. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. Still straightening up the shop a bit. I did put my miter station together. I basically just took a couple of old table saws and my chop saw and made a little miter station over here. Should work out pretty good. Today, I'm going to be working on clearing off some of this wood. So I'll let you just hang right there and we'll do this together. My wife does some dollhouse stuff. I thought it'd be kind of cool to give her a live edge table. Maybe a couple of round tables. I'm going to build some live edge table for her dollhouse stuff. And if you're wondering, it's about 32 degrees, 34 degrees in the shop right now. So that's why I'm kind of bundled up. I do not have heat in here yet. I do have plans for that, and that's coming up soon. So look forward to that. I'm going to be posting a video on installing a wood stove. Me and a buddy of mine are going to install a wood stove. That'll be nice. All right, now some of you may wonder why I had that cardboard on here. I still have some issues with drips coming off the ceiling because I don't have it fully insulated yet, and I've got a metal roof. So when it condensates, it drips down. I've had rust issues on the table, and so now every time that I know that it's going to get bad weather, or pretty much just when I'm not going to use the table for a while, I'll go ahead and cover it up. That way it doesn't get rusted. Gonna have to move the planer. Of course, it would be screwed down, and I can't find the bit. I know I'm going to fog them up, but I got to wear safety glasses. Gonna adjust the angle real quick so you can see what I'm doing. Well, that about does it for today. All I wanted to get is some of these boards cut down. I got them all cut to size and cleaned up the table. As you can see, the table's all cleaned off now. Now I've got some boards to work with, and it'll be one of the projects that I do later on down the road. Thanks for joining me today. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, well, one more thing. Thanks for joining me today. It's been cold out here today, but I was able to get what I wanted to accomplish done. I was able to take these boards that have been sitting on my table saw for about a week and a half now, and I got them all cut down to size. No more tongue and groove on them. I can clean them up, cut them to size, make projects out of them, and they're much more useful at this point. Less work to do in the future. The idea here was to just get them cleaned up so then I can put them on the shelf in storage for another day. That way they're off the table. They're no longer cluttering the rest of the shop. I still have quite a bit to do as far as organization goes. As I mentioned before, I'll be putting in a wood stove probably in a couple of weeks. But I also have to clean up a mess. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let me do this. Change the tripod into maybe a selfie kind of stick thing. So what I'm going to do is I have to take a wood stove that's down underneath all this stuff. Yeah, what a mess. And I've got to put it in the corner over here. Now, I'm going to put it in that corner, but before I put it in that corner, all this stuff has to move, right? So I've got this tool chest. I've got another cabinet with a bunch of fasteners in it. I've just got a mess of tools and just stuff that's got to go somewhere. And I don't have a lot of places to put stuff, so I got to figure this out. But a friend of mine's coming in a couple of weeks. He's going to come on February 3rd, and we're going to put a wood stove in, hopefully, if I got it all ready to go. We're going to put the wood stove in, and so hopefully I'll be able to work out here a little bit better during the colder months. This has been a record cold for our area, I think pretty much for everybody. Today is the 19th, I think. Yeah, today's January 19th. So this week we had some 10-degree weather. I don't think it ever got to single digits, but here in northwest Georgia, it was 10 degrees Tuesday, Wednesday morning, I guess Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Tomorrow morning, so that's going to be Friday to Saturday morning. So Saturday morning is supposed to be like 10 degrees, and then Sunday morning is supposed to be 14 degrees. We've got hogs that I've had to give them water every day because their water freezes, and I've got chickens and we've got cows and goats, so I got to feed them and water them, and their water freezes every day. So it's kind of frustrating, but you got to do what you got to do. You got to make sure your animals are okay. And so anyway, that's other stuff. We can get to that later, talking about more animals. But today has been all about getting that wood ready and maybe give you a little bit of insight about other things I'm doing. I am working on a little bit editing, so this particular video probably has some speed up stuff in there. One of the suggestions from a follower did say that it would be cool to see that, like that speed up thing that all those other woodworkers do. So I thought about doing that with cleanup, and I'll probably do some of that later. Probably tomorrow I might actually come out here and do some more cleanup, and I'll set a camera up so that you can just watch me cleaning up, and I'll speed that up. So the progress is made, right? So progress is made, and that looks cool. That looks cool. But anyway, so I've got the bandsaw set up. I've got the lathe set up. I've got the miter station set up. And here's the miter station, the way it's set up. I've got a couple of old table saws, and I don't use them anymore as table saws, but it makes a nice miter station. Eventually what I'll do is I'll sell the table saws off and take that money and buy the wood to build an actual miter station. So that's the plan anyway. Well, thanks for stopping by. Enjoyed sharing once again. I hope You guys stay warm and be safe, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.